world of light. The beauty, the wonder that are so difficult to capture. The images that truly matter must be celebrated. This was the goal of LG, inspiring tireless research and innovation to meet this need. The clarity and detail you demand, like actually being there, at a vast image size that will amaze you. Now, a huge, beautiful 4K image can go virtually anywhere. The new LG 4K laser projector, bigger than life with unmatched versatility. The 4K experience you've been dreaming of. Thrilling home cinema in 4K clarity. The LG CineBeam Laser 4K Projector.
What if you could watch crystal clear 4K HDR content on a 300-inch screen? Not 65 inches, not 75 inches, not 88 inches, 300 inches. So set it up, which took about 5 minutes, by the way. Plugged it in, plugged in the Apple TV, adjusted it, got things in focus, loaded up some 4K HDR content, and I literally just about lost it. I was literally stunned by the picture quality that I saw in front of my eyeballs. So this is a 4K HDR projector with 3,500 lumens of brightness, so you're getting 8.3 million pixels of awesomeness hitting your eyeballs. There's 2 HDMI ports for connectivity, which means you can connect something like the Apple TV and an Xbox, or even throw your computer screen up on the wall if you want to. The 4K is incredible. It seems as sharp and as detailed as any TV I've tried. The HDR is so nice too. It's what you'd hope for in HDR. It really pops, and again, I was surprised. So after I turned it on, my very next action was to test how this worked with ambient light or daylight pouring in from the windows. This thing is bright, like 2000 lumens is fairly bright, but this is 3500, so for a projector, this is really high quality. So price versus performance. It's crazy to me that you can get effectively 300 inches of 4K HDR goodness for this price. I mean, you're not getting that with a TV at whatever the price. This projector definitely, absolutely, positively, 1,000,000% changed what I thought about projectors.
Back to the channel. So today I have this projector from VIVIBRIGHT. This is the F40, completely HD, also native 1080p. So you're gonna get really clear image for this model. Right now you could actually grab one of these under $230. There's a link down below in the description. Be sure to check it out if you like what you see while it's still on sale. So why would anyone need one of these? Yeah, right. What kind of question is that? Do you like watching movies in the movie theater? Have you ever played a video game at 120 inches up on your wall? There's no excuse not to when there's projectors like this out on the market. So you do get a pretty large box with this thing, but let's take a look at what comes inside right now. So the first thing you'll find in here is the projector, which is a rather large model. I would say this is about maybe 2 to 3 pounds, not too heavy. Also inside the box you get a power cable, a little generic black remote control, a lens cover, ooh, a user's manual, and a little wipe cloth for the lens. And that actually lights up when the projector is on, but it's not so bright that it's going to disturb you or your viewing experience. It's just bright enough to look really cool while this thing is turned on. On the back side you have 2 USB ports, an HDMI input, an optical digital input, a headphones port, you have your power slot on and off, and a couple navigation buttons on the right side. When it's projecting an image right away, you can see how clear the quality is for such a low budget model. I have the image set to 120 inches, but this projector can actually get up to 300 inches in size. So if you have a big enough room in your house, you could totally have a movie theater sized image set up. The best thing about this projector by far is the native pixel count and the brightness. Most other models in this price range would have 720p native resolution or less and are not even as close to as bright as this one is. Not only does this projector have a high pixel count, but it was enhanced internally for video gaming. That means that your gaming experiences will have less lag than other models, and you could really get into your game without the controller not responding fast enough. The contrast ratio is 15,001, so you have a very wide range of dark blacks and white whites, plus the color looks really good. The F40 is using an LED bulb, which means it will outlast even some of the most expensive projectors by having a bulb life of 50,000 hours. Most models only get 20,000 hours, and this LED right here is pretty bright. While the lumens are not listed, you could still see this model even in a lit room, but it is much better in a dark room. Overall, I'd have to say that this is a killer model. You can literally have a movie theater set up with good quality under $250, and not a lot of people are even aware that products like this exist. So I'll continue helping you guys search for the best deals and gadgets to keep your home up to date, and in the meantime, I'll get back to making more scary content because I know that that's what you guys are probably just waiting for, right?
resides the power of it.
Come and get it!
Get back on the track!
There is no track! Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.